I think there's often a sense of calmness in my illustrations. I guess I want people to feel that calmness and to feel the reflections and have an enjoyable experience. I enjoy images standing alone. I think if you give an image room to breathe and be itself, it can have a really strong impact. I feel like it's quite an impossible task to be an illustrator, and you kind of tell yourself things to make it seem a little bit impossible, but every image takes on a new life, and that's what I'm attempting to capture. My lifestyle feeds into my work a lot, so I try to enjoy life. I like to have a balance of life and work. I find that if I am having a good day, I'm going to enjoy making work. And whether it's hanging out with friends or taking a walk to the beach or simply sitting on the pontoon for an hour in the morning, if I can fit that time in and make sure that I'm intentional about having that time, I'm going to really enjoy making work. I think it also gives a sense of freedom with making pictures as well. If you aren't riddled with that doubt or disbelief, you can enjoy what you're doing, and ultimately it's reflected in your work as well. I naturally think about ideas quite quickly, think very visually, so often I don't spend that much time kind of doodling around, come to compositions quite quickly, but it's always trying to understand what the image is wanting to communicate and how you can arrive at that point. I think you can think about it very logically, which is how I often think about it, and how you want the image to be composed and whether you're going to involve people or purely objects to communicate an idea. I like to think of making illustrations purely as picture making and communicating through images. I think illustration works on a really human instinct level where we connect to a picture. As soon as we see it, we have an instant reaction to an image. That can work with words really well. They create an overall message and they cover all the senses. And particularly in editorial, that's what's occurring. The words communicating the story, and then often the image communicating the essence or feel of the concept. I make work to send positive messages into the world. I don't often focus on dark topics and oppressive imagery. I like to be uplifting, and I like for people to have a sense of enjoyment when they're seeing work. And if that can brighten up someone's day, I think it's an illustration that's done its job. The one who is